Hi everyone, this is James from Titan Drones. Today we're going to be announcing the Atlas, and that's what this is right here. If you think it looks familiar, it's because it's a similar form factor to our Cyclone antenna system. The only difference between the Atlas and the Cyclone is you'll see these two jacks in the front. This is for you to connect your whip antennas. All right. We have the QMA connectors on the front, and like anything else we sell, if you have it, you're used to just snapping on your antennas. You're going to do the same thing here. And what this is here is an antenna spacer, and then it also keeps your antennas from flopping from side to side because of our quick connects. All right, and then what you would do is similar to the Cyclone or the Conquer or any of our other systems, you would take your RC, snap on your QMAs first onto the RC. Then you'll do a twist. Snap on your connections, and you're good to go. All right, there's a few scenarios in which an amplified omnidirectional setup it will probably work better for you than a amplified directional setup. One of those being inside of a forested environment. So for instance, if you're in the middle of the woods and you have trees all around you, an amplified omnidirectional setup has a better ability of the radiation pattern permeating through the foliage. Another example might be in an urban environment where 2.4 gigahertz is still feasible. You may have obstructions between you and the aircraft. That'll be another scenario where an omnidirectional has a better chance of permeating the signal around and over top of buildings, as opposed to an amplified directional antenna that will bounce off of the first obstruction that it comes in contact with. As you all know, we all fly in different flight environments. Most of the time we're not flying the same route in the same space over and over and over, so it's always good to have an antenna solution that's more catered to the environment in which you're flying. And that's kind of what the Atlas does. It kind of fills a gap that hasn't really been filled out there in the marketplace as of yet. If you're familiar with our Cyclone or any of our other products, you may be a little bit familiar with this. This is our T-lock that allows you to quickly mount or unmount the antenna onto the RC. You have your DC jack here, which is used to charge the antenna. You have your voltage readout display here, also battery percentage indicator, and then your power switch here. Turn the switch on, it gives you your battery percentage. If you wanted this in voltage, you would just find something to depress this small button here. This is a three-way switch, so you can go either way, and it's the same thing, just so you know. The middle position is your off. QMA connections, these are your QMA connections that go out to your RC with the two short cables. You all are pretty familiar with that as well. And then again, you have your antennas in the front. You'll notice the difference between the two. It's pretty much the same mechanical footprint, except for the two jacks in the front. So this is the Cyclone, which is your amplified circular polarized directional antennas, and this is your Atlas, which is your amplified omnidirectional antennas. All right, the Atlas is compatible with the Mavic, the Phantom 3 Advanced and higher, all the way up through the Phantom 4 Pro Plus even, it would work. Your Inspire 1 and your Inspire 2, as long as you're in 2.4 gigahertz mode with any aircraft you're using, if it happens to have dual band. So this is 2.4 gigahertz only. The Atlas has an internal 3000 milliamp hour battery, as well as two 3-watt bidirectional amplifiers to amplify the outgoing and incoming signal. The antennas that come with the Atlas are our Titan antennas, and they have a gain of 5 dBi. All right, now let's talk a little bit about what you can expect as far as results are concerned. If you know us, Titan Drones, and you know kind of how we operate, we kind of like the customer and our beta testers to give their results in an objective way. Typical forum you might find results would be Mavic Pilots forum group or several of the Facebook groups, and feel free to use the search feature for Atlas. You should start seeing them pop up very soon. We've had about 6 prototypes out in the field for several weeks now, and it's been getting great results in situations where I describe forested areas or urban areas where there are obstructions in the way. It will absolutely outperform stock and will outperform even a directional antenna in those two environments. Obviously, you're not going to have the same results in an open area where you're going for completely long range as you would with the Cyclone, with the Atlas, but this has better characteristics as far as obstructions that are nearby. All right, once again, this is James from Titan Drones, and this is the new Atlas that we are launching today. It's available on our website now. Sign up for our newsletter through our website, and so you can keep up to date with all of our products that we'll be launching. Also be on the lookout for our new Titan Drones landing mat, which will be launching soon.